Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and Will Forte.
I think Dave hit it on the head right there.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, let's take a breather.
The Watch is a sci-fi comedy about a suburban neighborhood watch group that serves as a front for dads to get some male bonding time away from their families. The group finds itself in over its head when it uncovers a plot to destroy the world. And that's it. There it is.
That was funnier than this film, Dave.
Oh, God. This film is rated R, by the way. Just so that you know.
Tween, not to be confused with Twink.
Well, you know, twirl.
Yeah,
Twee,
they sound the same.
twee. It's just the ending that's a little different.
Like Tinkerbell. I was gonna say, oh, God. Okay, here's another one of my favorite group of actors, Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, and Jonah Hill. Although I like Jonah Hill a little bit.
I like Vince Vaughn. No, you don't?
No.
I mean, he does generally the same character over in every film, but I did like Wedding Crashers. I thought he was good in that.
He looks very tired all the time. He's got those bags.
He's getting older.
Yeah, he looked tired 20 years ago
Did he?
when I did that Psycho remake.
Maybe Jennifer Aniston wore him out. Didn't Ben Stiller just do another one of these group films where they were with Matthew Broderick? Yeah, was it Heist?
The Heist.
Yeah, yeah. And that didn't fare too well.
There's a Red Band trailer with a lot of filthy language, which it seemed like they were going for, if we say the most filthy language, it'll be funny, but it wasn't funny.
No?
No.
Oh, boy. The alien. The alien are coming to get us.
Well,
This, you know what? I'm not as against this film as you appear to be, Ed.
I give every film a chance.
Do you?
If I look up,
Step up?
Roger Ebert's website and he gives it a 3 stars, I'll give it a shot.
All right. You trust Roger.
I still trust Roger, even though he's missing his lower jaw.
That does not affect his brain.
It doesn't, but I can't look at him anymore. Thankfully, he took that picture off his website. Otherwise, I couldn't trust Roger Ebert. Although Roger Ebert did put the Kid Critic on his show, so we have to take a few points off for that. Shame on you, Roger.
I do like it when they do they do the critics and they do a Roger Ebert and they show him typing, and then you hear, "Hi, this is Bill Curtis for Roger Ebert."
Speaking for Roger Ebert. I think that show is off the air now.
Is it? At the movies it's off?
Yeah.
It went downhill once Gene Siskel.
It's another show that Kid Critic killed off.
It's got more power than you think.
I guess so.
All right, let's get this Spielbergian pace going here.
DVDs, what's out this week? This is
Patrick Stewart.
a high-def Blu-ray version of the Star Trek The Next Generation, which I'm wondering if it's going to be widescreen, because as far as I know, that was not shot in widescreen.
I hear some knuckles cracking.
Speaking of ice, Dave.
I think I hear knuckles cracking.
I hear somebody choking.
I
I
think you were over there cracking your knuckles.
I am.
Well, that's what I hear.
Oh, I didn't.
Sorry.
I didn't hear it.
I was listening to somebody choking.
Oh,
Silent House. Oh.
this was the Olsen that can act.
Right. This is the one with it's supposedly real time, right?
Right.
One cut or no cuts.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Might be interesting to see, not in the theater, but at home, and we can rent it from
And
the.
she was also in Marcy May Molina Margarita, whatever.
Yeah.
It's an older one.
Yeah, I saw this in the theater, and it wasn't that great, but I'm wondering if... I didn't know it was like a parody almost with Marlon Brando mumbling, and he had a little midget with him. But I think it might be a good, guilty pleasure now.
I remember the original had Richard Basehart in it, but I don't know who.
Yeah, Michael York.
Michael York.
It didn't compare to that with the Humanimals, as they called
What
them.
happened to Val Kilmer?
He became very fat and bloated and was at a Tiller show about 2 years ago. Although he still had a big line.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Kevin McCarthy, who I believe recently, and by recently, not like...
Year or two.
Yeah, died, and he was like 96 years old.
Yeah, I think the Tiller show killed him off. He was
in one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes, where he was a professor who never aged. A history professor who actually lived through many of the things he professed.
Huh.
Great episode.
I was just thinking, the killer show killed somebody else off again recently. Richard Lynch.
Oh, Richard Lynch, the scarred actor.
Yes, and I read in his obituary he was scarred from I think a drug explosion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's High Noon.
High Noon, one of my only westerns I enjoy, Dave.
Never saw it. With Gary
Lon
Cooper.
Chaney was in. It's a good music score. I recommend this for those of you doing homework assignments for the show.
I spit on your grave and I spit on your grave. I didn't see the remake. Did you?
I didn't. I have the original on Blu-ray, but by gum, they put the two together. Now, I don't know if I'm going to buy this, sell my old one, or what.
I'd like to see the new one.
Yeah, I don't think you can watch these both on the same night. They're too similar.
Well, that could be. The original, when I first saw it, I remember really liking it and kind of being shocked by it. Then when I saw it again recently, maybe a couple years ago, I remember thinking, what a piece of crap. Horrible acting, terrible film, but it brought back fine memories.
Oh, yes, of the 70s.
Of the 70s.
When people didn't groom.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right, let's see what's going on here. We have a couple things. Why don't you, producer, do you have the Frankenstein trailers over there? What do you have in the hopper?
Looking for deaths.
Oh, that's right.
Deaths.
Yeah, we
Oh,
should do
that's
that.
the deaths. There are some big-time deaths, or at least one. Very sad.
There's a couple, yeah. Recent deaths. I think we have found the deaths.
Wasn't the producer the one telling us we want this to go quickly, and he's over there fumbling with stuff?
There's a lot of things and no menus this week.
Oh, wow. That hinders him.
And I'm going to have a little rant when we do our Comic-Con in a minute.
Recent passings. Don Grady. Oh, that was sad when I saw that.
It seemed we grew up with the My Three Sons.
By the way, he's on the lower one. He's the one on the far right. We got to point out which one he is.
Right.
And in the upper one, he's between Fred McMurray and Uncle Jolly.
I don't think that TV Land thing was that long ago. He still looked pretty good there.
Yeah.
Poor Ernie lost all his hair.
Yeah.
He looks the same though.
Don Grady, 68. Robbie from My Three Sons.
I think they have to change the longevity. It used, every year people would live longer.
Right.
I think it's dropping.
Some of them. But we got Frank Cady coming up next.
Yeah,
Look at 92.
Unless you were born a long time ago, you're living to 90. All our fun TV friends from the 70s are dying in the 70-ish area.
Now he played, was it Drucker? Sam Drucker from Green Acres?
Sam Drucker.
No?
Yes. He was. Now,
What do you know? Take another sip.
You ever see any of the
he's
Green Acres?
yeah.
No.
Now, this was a rural comedy. It was Green Acres. It was Petticoat Junction and the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yep.
And they all came from Hooterville.
Right.
Now, you couldn't do that today.
No.
But didn't Hooter mean the same thing in the late 60s that
Well,
it does today?
It would have to me. I don't know. Were there many large-breasted women in Hooterville?
There was. The girls that bathed in the water supply at the beginning of Petticoat Junction.
Oh, boy.
But he was one of the few actors in 3 series at the same time.
Doris Singleton played, wasn't she Lucy's neighbor?
Yeah,
I Love
she was
Lucy?
kind of Lucy's nemesis in I Love Lucy. She lived a good long time, though. The cancer taking everybody
Well,
out.
as
though.
they say, Ed, you live long enough, you're going to get cancer. Oh, Nora Ephron, director, writer, Sleepless in Seattle. What was the other one?
That
You've Got Mail.
Julia Child movie there.
Julie and Julia.
Yeah.
And the one with, my God, it's a good film. Billy Crystal.
You Got Mail. Oh,
Why do we not know the names of these films?
Meg Ryan.
It doesn't come to mind. Bruno Kirby.
Yeah.
Director Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
Rob Reiner's mother in the.
Why have we got everything except the title? Come on, Leela.
Come on, what is it? Oh, for the love of God!
The romance movie.
Forget.
Not Sleepless in Seattle,
No.
the other one.
Not You've Got Mail.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I almost had it for a second.
Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, the big speech at the end. I know that when you fall in love with someone, you want to be with them for the rest of your life. You want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
The orgasm scene, I'll have what she's having. We got everything. Oh, that'll come to us. It's the Spielberg pace. We gotta go.